Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I showed you how to do this eye look right here. So I'm gonna call this a cute pink eye tutorial or pink eye glam, something along that line. Yeah, I really like it. I used the W7 Cosmetics palette. This video isn't sponsored in any way. I just picked it up when I was at Macarthur Glen last week and I just wanted to give it a whirl. This is kind of like the start now of my like festive looks. This isn't your traditional festive look, I know, because it's pink and not red or green, but I just thought sometimes you wanna be glam but not look obnoxiously Christmas, but you've got that nice kind of glittery part, so that kind of brings the festive party vibe back. So without further ado, I will send you off into the tutorial. Okay, so let's get straight into it, and today I'm going to be using the W7 Cosmetics Delicious palette. So as you can tell, it is pretty much a direct dupe to the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. Like literally the colours are in the exact same place. So that's what I've used to create this eye by here. So it's a nice cute pink smoky eye with some sparkle on the inner corner. So first off, just taking my fluffy brush and taking that shade by there, I'm going to start building that up in the crease. So I've already primed my eyes, or my eye, not my eyes. Using my Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer as usual, and then I just set that with my powder foundation then. So I'm sure you all know the drill. Take a bit of that transition shade on the tip of the brush and just use slow circular motions going from the outer corner to the inner corner, and that's just going to help with blending later on. Then I'm going to go in with that shade there, so that's just a slightly deeper transition shade then. And again, like I said before, tilting your head backwards just helps you in finding where your crease is. Okay, so now going in with the brush that came with the W7 palette. I don't particularly like this end. I don't particularly like the flat end, but I like this fluffy end. It's very like dense. So I'm then going to take that nice orangey shade by there, because even though we're doing a pink eye, I still like to have that like warmth. So as you can see, it is quite pigmented, so you don't need to use too much. I do highly suggest making sure you tap off the excess on the brush, and I would definitely highly suggest doing your eyes first before your base, because there is one hell of a lot of fallout with this palette. I think this is the most fallout I've ever seen from a palette. It does go everywhere. Obviously if you've got those shadow shields, you could use those, and it's going back in with the original brush then and just really blending up those edges. So I'm going to take that shade by there and kind of going over that same area. It's literally the same technique, just using different colours basically. So it's all about creating that depth and dimension. That's what's going to make your eye look super like clean and professional looking. Okay, so now going in with that shade by here. I don't know if you can see, but that is the fallout that's coming out from this pink colour. The pinks do seem to be worse, I have to say. Anyway, so I'm taking that on a slightly more smaller fluffy brush now. I say fluffy, it's not too fluffy, it's got a bit of denseness to it. And the easiest way I found of using these shadows is to press on that colour where you want it, because otherwise if you go straight in with blending is gonna go absolutely everywhere. So I like to pack that on first. So this is like a fuchsia kind of pink, I would say. So then I'm gonna go back in with this brush and just start blending that out then. Start blending out the edges. If you want, you can also put some of that original orange shade that we used if you want to kind of keep warming it up. And then just go back in with that brush then and with that same colour and pack that on again. So literally just keep doing that until you're happy with the colour. And then once you're happy with that, go in again with the same brush, but this time we're going to go in with this pink right here. We're doing the exact same thing, packing that on. See all that fallout? That is insane. That is an insane fallout. So that pink has got slightly more readiness to it, so it's more of like a cranberry colour, but it's just going to deepen up that outer corner. And then literally just going back in then with that same brush and blend that out. Yeah, apart from the actual the fallout, this palette is really nice. So the colours are gorgeous, and once it's actually blended out, it looks really good. And it is easily it's easy blending, so you don't have to work too hard. I mean, to be fair, look at the Subculture palette. That was really bad for fallout as well. Maybe they're just trying to follow suit, who you can tell. So I've just started taking some of that orange shade on that brush just to warm it up ever so slightly. God, look at that. that is quite insane. And then from time to time just go back in with that original brush then, just to really blend that out. You want it to really kind of like diffused and blown out looking. So as you can tell, keeping most of the colour on the outer corner, but there is still some of that colour on the inner corner, but not that much. Okay, so on a flat definer brush then, just take some of that light, kind of like a champagne-y shade, and just pop that on the inner part of the eye. So now I'm going to take some of this W7 Metal Flash Metallic Glitter Eyeliner, but I'm not going to use it as eyeliner. I'm just going to pop that actually on the eyelid itself, just on that inner corner there. Then taking this brush again, I'm just going to move that around a little bit just so it's not so concentrated in a blob. And then going back in with that champagne-y shade then, just start layering that. So popping more of that eyeliner on then. So this is a really good dupe for, I think it's an Urban Decay one. Urban Decay do like these glitter eyeliners. It might be like Space Cowboy or something like that, but that's pretty much the same thing. And then I'm going to take this NYX pigment in Old Hollywood. So again, it's just a gold colour. I'm going to pop that on top. And because of the glittery eyeliner that we've used, it leaves that bit a bit tacky, so it means that this pigment is going to stick on really well. Then it's going to go back in with this brush and just blend the edges out of that. So now I'm going to start on the under eye. So again, taking this brush and taking the kind of orangey shade, I'm going to run that underneath. And then taking a really small brush then, I'm going to mix the two pink shades and run those underneath it as well. And just using that brush then to blend that out. Then I'm going to take my very used Rimmel Scandalized eyeliner in black. I'm just going to run that along the tight line and the waterline as well. And then taking that small brush again, I'm going to take that colour and buff out that eyeliner a bit then. So taking my NYX eyeliner then, I'm just gonna make a small line just along the lash line. That just makes it easier when putting on your false eyelashes. I'm gonna take my wipe and I'm gonna clean up. Then taking my Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara and add numerous coats of that. I'm gonna put some glue on these lashes. So these are the Ardell Wispy 601, I think it was called. These were super long, so I have cut them down quite a bit. Okay, so I'm just going to do the rest of my face and I will be back with you now. Okay guys, and there you have it. This is the finished look. So I thought you've seen me do my base numerous times, so I'll just keep this to the eye tutorial. I'll do a quick little review on this palette. I do think it's really good. It is really good. It's got nice colours in it. It is pretty much an entire like dupe for the Modern Renaissance palette. The pigment is really good. The only downfall to it is the fallout is like absolutely insane. So like I said, if you do have this palette or you are getting this palette, then I would highly suggest that you either do your eye makeup first and have some wet wipes to hand, use shadow shields, use some like kitchen paper to like protect your face. But yeah, I wouldn't do your base first and then just kind of do your eyeshadow without any sort of protection, because you will have to clean you will have to do a lot of cleanup. But yeah, literally apart from that, I really like it. Like I said, I really did like the brush that come with it. The kind of like blending side, that was really good. So yes, I would recommend this palette, just with some cautions to go with it. I do intend on getting the, I think it's called On the Rocks one as well, which is pretty much a dupe for Subculture. So hopefully once I can get my hands on that, as it is sold out at the minute, then I will do a tutorial with that one. If you've got any other looks that you'd like me to try with this palette, then just leave those suggestions down below. So thank you for watching and I will see you in the next video.